nearly everybody's got a motor car today. No matter what it is, it's quite the best of all, they say. You can keep your Morris Cowleys and your SX6, but believe me, they are not in it with my little box of tricks. It's an Austin 7, a little baby Austin, the cutest little car upon the road. You can drive it anywhere. You ought to see it clamber, upstairs, downstairs, in my lady's chamber. It matters not at all, it is a trifle small. Believe me, boy, it's heaven. But if you want to give the wife a ride without all her relations, then you'll never meet an Austin 7. Now, the other day I went out driving in a shower of rain. And that's the thing, believe me, I shall never do again. For we skidded in the gutter and we got washed down the drain in my little Austin 7. Now, the house I live in hasn't got a garage, and what's more, I don't intend to build one, because it's a waste of time, I'm sure, because we've got a little cubby hole behind the kitchen door that'll hold my little Austin 7. One day I met a motor bus that stretched from side to side across the road and held up all the traffic far and wide. So I just drove underneath it and came out the other side in my little Austin 7. Driving in the park, a nurse rushed up upon Miss M. She said, "How dare you move? I'm surprised at you, I am." She thought I was the baby she'd left sitting in the pram in my little Austin 7. One day our motorcyclist drove up and staggered me. "Thank God," he said, "I've found you. It's all right now," said he. And in the place of where his little sidecar used to be, he went and fastened on my Austin 7. One day I saw an advert for a secretary, so I drove up to the office, and the manager said, "Oh, you've got a portable typewriter, you'll just suit us." I said, "No, it's my little Austin 7. If I ever want to park it and the police ask what I'm at, I never have to worry about a little thing like that. I just bung it in the cloakroom with me overcoat and hat. My little Austin 7. It's an Austin 7, a little baby Austin, the cutest little car upon the road. You can drive it anywhere. You ought to see it clamber, upstairs, downstairs, in my lady's chamber. I've got a ma-in-law, you know the way they jaw, and she's 14 stone 11. But she has to keep her knees up so it stops her chin from wagging in the back seat of my Austin 7. There's a day in the week that all of us hate, all of us hate, all of us hate. When at the office we're all of us late, it's on a Monday morning. Now I think Monday's a horrible day, 'cause after you've had a weekend away, back to the office you're plodding away on a nasty Monday morning. You wake up with a head like lead, your luck you start deploring. Jump out of bed right onto a pin and the wife still goes on snoring. You look at your watch, it's 5 to 9, at 10 you're due in the city. You start to shave but the razor's blunt and the beastly soap's all gritty. You jump in the bath to wake yourself, and towels you cannot find 'em. You dry yourself on a couple of rugs that leave their marks behind 'em. Back to the bedroom then you go for shirts, you start exploring. You find 2 torn and 1 half clean and the wife still goes on snoring. The half clean one you then put on, the sleeves are damp and sticky. You spill some hair all down the front and have to wear a dickie. Your back stud's gone, you're raving mad, you can't think where to find it, but there it is on the back of a chair with a collar stuck on behind it. You rush downstairs to make some tea, the kettle boils all over. The kitchen looks like a winter's night on the promenade at Dover. You burn the bacon to the pan that makes a smell that's biting. You find your egg was laid about the time of Nelson's fighting. The clock has stopped, so up the stairs to the bedroom just once more in. You go to kiss your wife goodbye, but still she goes on snoring. To get to the station you allow yourself just over a minute. You find the train just going out and they won't let you get in it. The next 2 up to town don't stop, you think it's far from funny. You go to the bookstore to get the Times and find you've got no money. You rush back home to get some cash, your breathing's getting snorty. You learn what hiccups really mean to a man that's over 40. You've got 10 minutes to get back home, the words you use are rousers. Your braces snap and your laces break and 3 buttons fly off your trousers. You enter the house half mad with rage, or wallet you start exploring. You hear a sound like a bathroom plug and you know the wife's still snoring. You change your trousers, change your boots and find one's got a nail in. You pad the place by shoving a half of the next flat's Daily Mail in. You miss the train once more, oh dear, it's 20 to 11. You ring up for a limousine and they send you an Austin 7. You get to the office 2 hours late, the boss for you is roaring. You phone up home, get no reply, and know your wife's still snoring. And so through life all men must go, when each new week is dawning. Why can't we make a Tuesday start and cut out Monday morning?